Hi guys, Kristi Jackson, CPDT-KA here, doing our monthly training video. Today we're going to talk about pulling on leash, which is a pretty common problem that we have with our puppies and our adolescent dogs. Cheyenne is very pulley today, so we figured it would be a good opportunity to practice and show you guys what I normally do. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. You can pick the one you like, but the way that I normally do is I use what are called penalty steps, which is teaching the dog that when there's tension on the lead, they no longer get to walk the direction that they wanted to walk. Sometimes I'll give a warning to the dog as well, so if we're walking and it looks like the dog is about to pull, I'll give them a slow down warning. When they don't heed that warning because they don't know what it means yet, then I give them the too fast and the penalty yards, and then after time they end up learning to heed that warning. But I'll show you what I mean. So if we start to walk, slow down, too fast, too fast. You can either do penalty yards by backing up. Good girl. Good girl. Too fast. Or by actually turning around and walking another way. Good girl. Slow down. Too fast. Good girl. Good job, Cheyenne. Good girl. So my goal is to have a nice loose lead as the dog walks next to me. Good girl. I can do a little bit of rewarding for her walking by my side. Good girl. Yes, that's good. Always rewarding by the side of my leg so that she knows that's where she wants to hang out. And then if she decides to start this way, if she decides to start to pull again, then I would give her the penalty steps. Good girl. Good girl. Now I want you to pull. Slow down. Good girl. Oh, too fast. Okay. Try again. Good girl. Too fast. Good girl. There we go. Good job. So it's a little bit of a weird walking pattern that I'm doing because I'm trying to stay in the shot. But when you're on a walk, if you start your walk and you're just doing like penalty steps, too fast, too fast, too fast, try walking a different direction with the dog. The beginning of your walk might just be walking back and forth, but starting to teach your dog that they only get to walk forward. You see the bite? They only get to move forward in the walk if the leash is loose. So as soon as there's tension, they have to turn and go the other way. Takes some patience, especially in the beginning, but generally after about 1 week of working on it consistently, you'll start to see some real progress, and that will motivate you. Also be careful about how you hold your leash. Try to give your dog the same amount of slack on every walk so that they don't sometimes have this much and sometimes have this much. Can get a little fancy with that later, but for now, consistency is important. So a slow down warning when the dog looks like they're about to pull, too fast, and some penalty steps when they're pulling, and reward either with praise or food when they're trotting nicely by your side. All right, guys, we will see you next month for our next training video. This is Cheyenne. She's available for adoption. She's a very smart little girl. So if you're interested in her, just reach out to us and we'll give you some information. Thanks.